How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we are reacting to The Quiet Sadness of Mario Galaxy by Jacob Geller. Alright, so first things first, thank you so much Mr. Gold Guy on my Discord for suggesting this to me. And I kinda, not purposely, but I haven't been on my Discord in like a week, and I saw, when I went back on there, I saw that you tried to have me react to this video for quite some time now, but I do apologize that I quote-unquote brushed you off like that, but what's it called? I wanted to wait until March 10th. It's Mario Day, yay! Well, when y'all guys watch this, it's not going to be Mario Day, but I thought this was the perfect day, literally as if... words. I thought this was the perfect day as any to react to a Mario-themed suggestion. And I want to say this is kind of like a game theory-esque video that I'm going to watch, but we don't know until we... I am terrible with words today, but we won't know until we... let's just play the video. Oh, am I supposed to read this?
There's a funny moment at the beginning of Super Mario Galaxy.
Is it this?
It's here. Mario looks so goofy when he runs. Okay, that's not actually what I meant. It's after the introduction. Peach's entire castle has been levitated off the ground by a freaking UFO.
Okay.
And it's been stolen through a wormhole.
I know my friend played this game. I played a little bit, but
sucked into the vacuum of space. You know, standard stuff.
Of course. Those like doomsday laser things.
Mario gets woken up by a little star thing.
It's adorable.
And the game just does this.
Oh, okay.
I think about this moment a lot. Mario Galaxy is nothing if not effusive. A lot of times it's a maximalist game. There are just so many ideas, so many galaxies, so many gimmicks and tricks. I mean, just listen to the soundtrack.
I love it. It's like, adventure!
Gusty Garden Galaxy might as well be Mozart's 9th concerto for video games. I mean, the level of enthusiasm and joy
it's
and
not wrong.
Capital O orchestration is off the charts here. I honestly have trouble recording over the song because it gives me goosebumps. I mean, wow.
It is a pretty beautiful song.
But in the same game, there's also this. And I think this, as much as this, sets the stage for the whole experience.
Explain?
The 3D Mario games have an interesting relationship with setting. Really, only one of them has been consistent. That's Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, that's the one for the GameCube. I like that one.
I have the game for you. You don't? Well, find another platformer, I guess? Because Mario is in straight up Margaritaville for this entire game.
Love it.
But Sunshine's actually the weird one here. From Mario 64's different paintings to Odyssey's worlds, most of Mario's adventures define themselves by variety in setting as well as in gameplay.
Honestly, I didn't think of that.
There's no thematic consistency in these discrete levels, and there doesn't have to be. Each one is charming, and
still haven't
more
played
importantly,
Odyssey.
Each one offers a totally different context for Mario to jump around in. It's hard to be bored when you're whisked off to a totally different place.
That is true.
Minutes.
Can't be bored if it keeps changing.
And in some ways, Mario Galaxy runs farthest of all with this variety. You're flying to different solar systems. The game just bleeds new and interesting
Man, I kind of regret not playing this.
Snow World was different than the Clock World in Mario 64? Give me a break. Those levels had identical gravity. Get on Mario Galaxy's level.
Yes.
But despite all this variation, the dozens of different ways you move through the worlds, there is actually a uniting principle throughout the game's levels.
Is this where the sad stuff comes out?
It's out there. It's unavoidable. You have to fly through it every time you want to go somewhere. And I think that Mario Galaxy knows it's impossible to make space something that's only ever fun. I've talked about space before in a video considerably more grim than this one. Space Engine and Universal Paperclips force us to come to grips with our place in an infinite universe And Mario Galaxy has
I'll
no
need that
intentions
today.
of filling you with existential dread. But still, even in this happy-go-lucky universe, this is one of the first visuals the game gives us.
Okay.
A tiny moon suspended over a massive and abstract planet.
I see where this is
No
going.
bombast, no triple jumps. It's a quiet exhale. You know those times when you only realize you've been smiling because you feel it slowly fade from your face? That's this.
I do that all the time.
It's right there in the title. Mario Galaxy gives us space. There's time here. Time to give a little perspective.
Existential
Mario
loneliness?
has gotta save Princess Peach, and he's going to. Don't worry. But if it takes a little while, that's okay. If you can't do it right now because you're only allowed to play video games on the weekend and it's Sunday night and mom and dad really want to watch the Tonys, and haven't you played enough video games, Jacob, even though you've only got 2 stars left before you've got all of them and can play as Luigi?
No.
It's okay. Breathe.
Going back to the calm.
Mario Galaxy makes you take this kind of breather a lot if you look for it. Like every Mario game, there's tons to do in each level. There are multiple stars in each one, there are races, there are secrets, there are trickster comets, but you can't grab them all in one run-through. Like Mario 64, you're kicked out after finding each one. You've got to take a minute, update your star and coin counts, save, and then jump back into the painting or fly back to the galaxy in pursuit of the next adventure. And in Mario Galaxy, the places you're kicked back into are just so lovely.
Seems like a really lovely
They're
game.
referred to as hubs or
I should've played it.
observatories, but they're not really. They're the rooms on this intricate little ship you've made your home. One is a fountain, one is a kitchen, one is a bedroom. They make up this wonderful little dollhouse version of domesticity. The stove isn't interactive, you can't climb into bed, but someone might.
Huh.
Each of these rooms is its own little buffer between
Got little
worlds.
mini goosebumps.
Outside is an intergalactic vessel.
Hey,
and through
Luigi.
the lens
How'd you
are
get there?
Dozens of unique planets, but this is just its own place. Is this sad? Like, is this bold-faced video title warranting sad?
Sad.
Maybe not. But what it wants to communicate through this design isn't despair. It's more like the sadness at the end of a birthday party or coming home after a vacation.
Okay.
There's a moment when happiness leaves you. But that moment you eventually realize is good. Honestly, that birthday party was getting pretty exhausting by the end. It can't be Hanukkah every day. Much more obviously sad, and also much more weird, is the library.
Okay.
Over the course of the game, you can return here several times to hear Rosalina read a story to all these little star pips. You don't get to play out the story, you don't uncover a secret star for listening, and it's also not remotely related to your quest to find Princess Peach. It's literally just a storybook with a surprisingly melancholy tale about Rosalina losing her mom and finding a family among the stars.
Sad. Honestly, didn't know anything about that. That's so sad. Just realized I should probably be reading this. Oh well. Y'all guys can read it, right?
It almost reads like The Little Prince.
Never
Listen
seen
to a
that.
story, the game gently prompts you.
It's like
Stop playing
the Giant Peach.
for a second.
James and
Go
the Giant Peach.
And listen, and feel something that isn't quite joy.
Huh. One loves the sunset when one is so sad. Huh.
As you progress through the game and get more stars, you can access more of the observatories around the ship. Each of them have their own set of accessible planets, systems, and stars to collect, but they
Cool.
also simply let you explore new places. You gradually climb higher. You reach the engine room, but there's still a ways to climb. The last room you reach is at the very top of the ship, the highest point. Is it the ship's power source? Some kind of nuclear reactor? Is it the most powerful telescope in the universe? Is it some kind of weapon we're gonna use to vaporize Bowser?
Hope not.
It's this. The garden.
Huh.
I
A little anticlimactic.
I don't quite know how to talk about the garden.
Okay.
I think it's literally the only place in the game without music.
Oh.
There's this meaning and context to Rosalina's storybook. Her story is about wanting to go home
The
before
birds
ultimately
chirping and
deciding
stuff.
the stars are her home. But the garden gives it a sad little coda. Maybe Rosalina still wanders up here sometimes and remembers what it was like to live on land. There's the fact that, to me, this looks like the Isle of Skye, a place in Scotland
pretty
that
heavy.
I think about more or less every day. I don't really think it exists to be analyzed, though. It, like this planet in the very beginning, is an exhale. Everywhere else in Mario Galaxy is meant to be clambered over, butt stomped, or long jumped through, and the garden isn't any of those things. It's just so wholly unexpected that it forces me to stop.
I really like
Makes
this.
me catch my breath every time I walk into it.
Be a really cool meditation place.
Even though Mario can seemingly soar through space with the greatest of ease, the feeling of the void is always present in Mario Galaxy. There are black holes, there are bottomless pits, there's just this sparkling nothing every time you look outside your immediate area. And Galaxy doesn't hide from that. But unlike the cruelty by negligence of simulations, Super Mario Galaxy uses the coldness of the cosmos to make the spaces we do have feel that much warmer, that much more delicate. Maybe Mario could use a power-up to fly outside the atmosphere of the ship. Maybe he could hop these small rocks and wander out into the garden. But why would he want to? We've got everything we need right here.
Oh, that's wholesome. Is that the end of the video or just the... That was the end of the video. That was really, really wholesome. I really enjoyed that. But alright, that was... I was expecting, like, something super duper sad, but this was... It was wholesome to me. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. Because it was, like, just... I mean, obviously space is just vast majority of nothingness. I think I said that quote for quote in one of my other videos talking about space, but it's just... I don't know, like, I like it. I really, really enjoy being alone and stuff like that, because, like, that's where you think and stuff, and, like, yeah, overthinking and stuff like that is very, very bad, especially when I'm trying to sleep, but, just being alone and stuff, being with yourself, just thinking about stuff and everything, like, it's wholesome. Like, I really, really enjoy the moments I do get to spend alone, which is usually only when I'm recording, but this video was really, really enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. The tone it set, like the explanation and stuff, I really like this, and I'm probably going to check this guy out a little bit more. I really seem to like his take on stuff. I really, really enjoy it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like down below because it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this one. So with that said, I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later days!